There are about 70,000 kinship caregivers in South Carolina. That's according to the Department of Social Services.
And if this is the first time you've heard the term kinship care, we'll explain it to you a little more in detail. It is a relative or a close family friend who takes on and takes in another relative's child after that child has been removed from their home by DSS. Now, unlike foster families, they get no financial assistance. And now the Department of Social Services is asking lawmakers to change that. News 19's Becky Buds joins us now with more.
The Kinship Guardianship Assistance Program, also known as KinGAP, would allow existing kin caregivers to become permanent legal guardians of children. They would receive much needed financial assistance without the need to remain in the foster care system. Daryl McCulley has been raising his grandchild for 13 years.
So our child came to us temporarily originally, and we anticipated it being that way, temporary. And within a couple of few months, we realized it's not temporary.
While he was able to handle the financial toll, he understands that's not the case for every family.
These kids come to people in the middle of the night, literally come to a grandparent or a family member in the middle of the night with, whatever's on their back.
Foster families in South Carolina are paid between $619 and $764 a month, depending on the age of the child. Kinship caregivers do not receive a stipend.
The only way to get a separate subsidy after the case closes is to adopt the child. So you'd have to terminate the parental rights of their mother and father and formally adopt them as your own.
Takara Jones is a case supervisor at Richland County Court-appointed Special Advocates for Children.
I think a lot more people would be willing to take in their family members if they could receive some type of financial assistance.
Which is why the State Department of Social Services is asking lawmakers for $1.6 million in the state budget to create the Kinship Guardianship Assistance Program.
There is a federal program. 40 states have already done this, and so South Carolina just coming in line, being able to use those federal dollars.
Children's Trust of South Carolina CEO Sue Williams says the impact goes beyond money.
We always say that children do well when families do well, and families do well when they live in communities that support them, and this bill would do certainly that.
The program also allows children and youth to maintain eligibility for Medicaid. Reporting in studio, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
DSS is asking lawmakers for $8.8 million in the state budget to increase pay rates for group homes. They are also asking and wanting another $2 million to increase reimbursements for foster families that receive those monthly disbursements by about $30.